Barcelona players surprised the football world by answering the question of who they will support in the Champions League match between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Pep Guardiola may leave Manchester City this summer. Enzo Fernández is linked with Real Madrid. Lewandowski's position regarding his future has become known. Kylian Mbappé speaks about the World Cup and more news in this video. Hello friends, support the video with a brotherly like and enjoy watching. France national team forward Kylian Mbappé commented on the possibility of becoming the top scorer in World Cup history as early as next summer. At the moment, he has 12 goals in World Cups, and he needs just 4 more to reach the all-time record. According to Mbappé, the very thought of such an achievement feels almost unreal. The Frenchman admitted that he sees the World Cup as the main tournament in world football, a place where the best players of their generation are defined. That's why the prospect of topping the all-time scoring list impresses him so much. At the same time, the player tries not to focus too much on personal statistics. Mbappé emphasized that team goals come first for him, helping the French national team go as far as possible and reach the final again. I only need 4 goals to become the top scorer in World Cup history. It's unbelievable even to think about it. For me, the World Cup is the greatest competition, a battle of the best players of all time. When people tell me I could become the top scorer in such a tournament, I just can't believe it. I focus only on realistic things, like helping my team win and reach the final again, said Mbappé. Currently, the record for most goals in World Cup history belongs to former Germany striker Miroslav Klose, who scored 16 goals in World Cups during his career. Mbappé will have a chance to get very close to this record at the 2026 World Cup. Friends, I have a question for you. Who do you think will win the World Cup? Write your top 3 predictions in the comments. For example, England, France, Brazil. I think this makes it more interesting to guess the outcome. I will reply to Juventus has shown interest in Barcelona striker Robert Lewandowski. According to the players' representatives. Scouts from the Turin club watched the forward during the 2026 World Cup qualifying playoff semi-final match against Albania 2-1, where he scored a goal. This was reported by Mundo Deportivo. According to the source, Lewandowski does not want to rush his decision about the future. The Polish striker plans to make a decision no earlier than the end of April. FC Barcelona is ready to extend the contract of the 37-year-old player for 1 more season, but with a significant salary reduction. It is emphasized that Lewandowski and his family are happy in Barcelona and plan to live there after his career ends. This season, the striker has played 37 matches in all competitions, scoring 16 goals and providing 3 assists. His current contract with the club runs until the summer of 2026. According to Transfermarkt, his market value is estimated at euros 8 million. Real Madrid midfielder Eduardo Camavinga noted that there is a good atmosphere in the team under head coach Alvaro Arbeloa. Real Madrid midfielder Eduardo Camavinga also confirmed media reports that the Spanish coach occasionally treats players to sweets. It was previously reported that Alvaro Arbeloa does this the day after winning matches. I think he has a similar personality to Carlo Ancelotti, because he gives us a lot of freedom on the pitch and even outside of it. It's all about how he treats the players and how he communicates with them. Arbeloa even brought us treats after training sessions. What kind? Sometimes donuts, sometimes Oreo cookies, sometimes other forbidden food. Camavinga was quoted as saying, Chelsea midfielder Enzo Fernández genuinely wants to move to Real Madrid. His earlier comments about wanting to live in Madrid were not accidental. If it were entirely up to the player, he would have joined Real yesterday. This was reported by journalist Jorge Picon. However, according to sources, the transfer of the 2022 World Cup winner is currently impossible and not being considered by the Spanish giants. The club believes the potential transfer fee, at least euros 100 million, is excessively high. Sources close to the player admit that he would like to leave, but understand that such a move is extremely difficult to complete. This season, The Argentine has played 46 matches in all competitions, scoring 12 goals and providing 6 assists. His current contract runs until the summer of 2032. According to Transfermarkt, his market value is around euros 90 million. Casemiro, midfielder of Manchester United, spoke about a possible departure from the club this summer. I have only words of gratitude towards the club because I truly enjoy my time here. The same goes for my family. Feeling the support of the fans is an honor for us from day one. I am grateful to Manchester United fans and will remember them for the rest of my life. I hope I won't cry on my last day at the club, because my time here has been wonderful. My wife already cried when fans asked me to extend my contract for another year. I just want to enjoy the rest of my time here. I will always remain a Manchester United supporter. Head coach of Manchester City, Pep Guardiola is very likely to leave his position at the end of this season. Recently, rumors about his departure have been growing stronger even though his contract runs until 2027. According to reports, Guardiola is currently working through his final month at the club. His goal is to finish the season strongly. City is still competing with Arsenal for the Premier League title and continues to play in the FA Cup. At the same time, the club's management has already identified a potential successor, Enzo Fernández, who left Chelsea in January and previously worked as Guardiola's assistant at Etihad. Next week, the first matches of the Champions League quarter-finals will begin. One of the most exciting clashes will be between two football giants of Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. In this regard, Spanish journalists conducted a quick survey among FC Barcelona players, asking who they think will win this matchup. Their answers slightly surprised. Let's listen to the interview we selected. Robert Lewandowski said, "I played for Bayern Munich, so this club feels closer to me. I think they have every chance to beat Real Madrid, but at FC Barcelona we want Real to reach the final, and we also want to get there ourselves. The point is to beat our biggest rivals in the final of the strongest tournament in the world." Another player said, "Real or Bayern? You might be surprised, but I support Real Madrid. I have many friends in that club. In La Liga, they are our enemies, but against other clubs, we always wish them victory." Raphinha added, "Many people think we hate each other, but that's not true. Off the pitch, we respect each other. Real Madrid and FC Barcelona are two of the strongest clubs in the world. I wish Real to beat Bayern. I'm sure they would also want us to win so we could face each other in a Champions League final." Another statement to Bayern or Real Madrid. Spain supports Spanish clubs. Real is a Spanish club. Bayern is German. Of course, we will support Real, just like they would support us if we played against a club from another country. Real is one of the best clubs in the world, just like Barcelona, and when our teams win, the rivalry in La Liga becomes even more exciting and meaningful. Lamine Yamal said, "I'm Spanish and I have many national team teammates in Madrid, so it's normal that Barcelona, like a normal club with normal people, supports a club from its own league. But most of all, we want to reach the final and we want Real to get there too. And we'll be enemies again and destroy them on the pitch. That way we'll prove to the world that we are number one and they are number two. It's simple. So I want Barcelona and Real Madrid to reach the Champions League final." These were some surprising interviews from Barcelona players. No matter how intense the rivalry is in La Liga, Barcelona players still support Real Madrid in Europe. And what do you think? Friends, will Real Madrid beat Bayern Munich, or will the Germans dominate, or will Real deliver another Champions League masterclass? Write your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. Good luck, everyone.